Good morning, friends, and welcome back to Xplained Daily, where we dive deep into the stories behind your favorite stars. Remember those Friday nights glued to the TV, watching the Bundy family chaos unfold? The outrageous jokes, the wild family drama, and right at the center of it all was Kelly Bundy. With her sassy one-liners, big personality, and unforgettable style, she became one of the most recognizable faces of the 1990s. Millions of viewers laughed with her every week, but behind that bright smile was a young woman carrying burdens we never imagined. Today we're talking about Christina Applegate, the beloved 90s icon who has just opened her heart in a powerful new memoir. If you've ever wondered what really happened behind the scenes, or how she continues battling multiple sclerosis with unfiltered courage, stay with me. This story is emotional, honest, and deeply human. Christina Applegate, now 54, has spent decades in our living rooms. She first captured America's attention as Kelly Bundy on the hit sitcom Married with Children, a role that made her a household name. Over the years, she proved she was far more than a sitcom character, starring in films like Anchorman and delivering a powerful performance in Netflix's Dead to Me. But her newly released memoir, You with the Sad Eyes, which came out on March 3rd, 2026, reveals a side of Christina that fans have never fully seen before. This is not a glamorous Hollywood memoir filled with red carpet stories. Instead, it's raw, intense, and brutally honest. Christina says the book draws from journals she began writing as a teenager. At one point, she even thought about burning them, worried about what they contained, but instead, she decided to face those memories head-on and share them openly. And what she reveals is heartbreaking. In the memoir, Christina writes about trauma that began when she was just 5 years old. Her childhood, far from the laughter we saw on television, was marked by pain and instability. She describes living through abuse and the devastating reality of her mother's heroin addiction. Imagine trying to process those experiences as a child while later stepping into the spotlight as a famous television star. Christina describes carrying those painful memories inside what she calls a trauma ball in her stomach, emotions packed tightly away so she could keep moving forward. For many people watching today, especially those who grew up in the 80s and 90s, that idea may feel very familiar. Many of us learn to bury our struggles, smile through difficult times, and keep going no matter what. But Christina says revisiting those journals while writing the book was incredibly difficult. Instead of feeling peaceful, it forced her to relive emotions she had hidden for decades. She also opens up about another painful chapter of her life, the intense pressure she faced while playing Kelly Bundy. The character became known for her tight outfits and glamorous image. Christina says she felt constant pressure to maintain that look, and over time she developed anorexia. She admits that during those years she would sometimes starve herself, going entire days without eating because she felt she had to maintain a certain body image. At the time, eating disorders were rarely talked about publicly. Many young actors and actresses struggled silently, without the support or understanding that exists today. Looking back now, Christina speaks about those years with honesty and reflection, acknowledging how damaging that pressure truly was. Then came another life-changing moment. In 2021, Christina revealed that she had been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis while filming the final season of Dead to Me. Fans around the world were shocked and heartbroken. Multiple sclerosis is a neurological disease that can affect movement, balance, and energy levels. Christina has described the pain as feeling like heavy bricks sitting on her knees, along with burning sensations that make walking extremely difficult. She has spoken openly about the daily challenges of living with the illness and how dramatically it has changed her life. But despite all of that, Christina refuses to pretend everything is perfect. She says she doesn't want to present a polished version of her story. Instead, she wants to tell the truth, even when that truth is messy, painful, or uncomfortable. And through all of it, one person keeps her moving forward every day: her daughter, Sadie. Christina says her 13-year-old daughter is her greatest motivation. She wakes up every morning determined to keep fighting because Sadie is, in her words, my everything. For many parents watching, that love will feel deeply familiar. Our families often become our greatest source of strength when life becomes difficult. What makes Christina's memoir so powerful is its honesty. The words are emotional, sometimes funny, sometimes heartbreaking, but always real. She writes about fame, illness, mistakes, and survival with a voice that feels deeply human. For those of us who grew up watching her on television, her story is a powerful reminder that celebrities are not just the characters we see on screen. They are people who experience pain, fear, and challenges just like anyone else. But they also show incredible resilience. Christina Applegate's story is not just about hardship, it is about courage, truth, and the strength to keep moving forward no matter what life brings. As we wrap up today's story on Xplained Daily, her journey leaves us with an important message. Life may not always be easy, but resilience can turn even the hardest chapters into stories of survival. If this story touched your heart, share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoy these deep dives into the real stories behind the stars we grew up with, make sure to follow Xplained Daily for more heartfelt stories every day. Until next time, stay strong and keep those memories alive.